This is us. Stranded in the middle of nowhere in Iceland, with a group of kind strangers helping push people's vans out of the snow. But how did we end up here? Well, that's a story of saying yes to adventure, embracing the unexpected, and finding joy in the most unlikely places.
Before the storm.
Meet Christina and me. She's from Cyprus, I'm from Portugal, and we absolutely hate the cold. So naturally, we decided to spend 12 days in Iceland, in winter, living in a van with no heat. Here we go! This is our house now. Why? Because we wanted to learn to appreciate and even love the cold. We arrived to the North Pole. Driving through a country rich in natural beauty, we chose to live with less, pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zone. Our goal? To discover what happens when you strip away modern conveniences and face your fears head-on. Little did we know, this journey would teach us more about ourselves and each other than we ever imagined. Took a grenade for you. We set out a well-planned itinerary, ready to experience all the tourist highlights, restaurants, popular landmarks, and warm baths. But, as often happens when you seek true adventure, things didn't go according to plan from day one. Living in a van meant freedom to go anywhere, anytime, well, almost anywhere. After a day of honeymoon-like bliss, reality hit us hard. Turns out, you can't just park and sleep anywhere in Iceland. It is only allowed in camping parks, and finding an open one in winter is hard. Rejected from campsites, we found ourselves stopping in a small village, far from the tourist trail, and we prepared for our first cold night. First night in the van. Life in the van. Yo. We hope that no one wakes us up in the middle of the night.
Good morning, Iceland! It's a beautiful -22 Celsius today. Perfect weather for sipping some margaritas on the sun.
So my shoelaces were stuck outside in the door, and then because they were wet, when I put them inside, frozen!
It's hilarious. Nice. Good luck tying them now. It's a beautiful day! Christina! It's a beautiful day! Christina! Despite waking up to frozen bananas, shoes, and pretty much everything else, we remain hopeful as the warmth of the new day greeted us. This was just the beginning of our adventure, and we were ready to face whatever challenges Iceland had in store for us. As we ventured along Iceland's sunny coast, nature unleashed its fury. We explored beautiful waterfalls, deserts, and beaches, but the wind became our constant adversary, turning simple tasks into extreme sports. Professional shoelace tying here in Iceland. Oh, that's an amazing lace. That's top tier. She does it again, displays an amazing show of technique, and she's done. Everyone goes mild. Woo! Cooking outside? Forget about it. It's not boiling. Some mornings, desperate for a warm meal, I would bring the whole stove inside a tiny van. The van filled with so much vapor and gas that the safest bet was to run away and take the opportunity for a morning jog. Let's go! had a personal vendetta against us. But just when we thought the wind was our enemy, we met amazing groups of people who truly taught us how to see the glass half full. They gathered on cliffs and embraced the wind with joy, dancing, jumping, and even letting the gusts push them back meters, all while performing acrobatics. What we saw as a challenge, they saw as playtime, and with them, we learned. Living in a van meant giving up certain luxuries, including regular showers, and every morning, personal hygiene became a creative endeavor. We found ourselves longing for the simple comforts we'd taken for granted back home. Here, in a tiny van, we were together 24/7. In the end, even when we had to find inventive ways to stay clean, the whole experience brought us closer than ever. We learned to improvise, adapt, overcome. Remember how we hated the cold? Well, I decided to face that fear head on with a polar plunge. I may have left my soul in that water, but at least I can say I swam in the Arctic. And in some way, so did Christina. As we headed east, the weather took a turn for the worse. Visibility dropped dramatically, and we learned that the road ahead was closed indefinitely. So basically, we cannot go forwards, so we'll have to go backwards because it's Easter tomorrow. And the road is now closed, and it will probably be closed at least until Monday, when it might open, might not, so we're going all the way back. And also there's a road in the back that might close soon, so we hope we don't get stuck in here. Nice. We had to turn back, facing the same scary roads we had just crossed. Despite having ice tires, our lack of a 4x4 made the journey extremely challenging. We got stuck multiple times. But each setback revealed the incredible spirit of community among travelers. This one time, a group of international young people came to everyone's rescue, turning our predicament into a moment of international camaraderie. Their infectious energy and willingness to help strangers in need warmed our hearts, even as the wind howled around us. As we reflect, we realize our challenges became our most unforgettable memories. After enduring days of bitter cold, we discovered warm geothermal pools nested in the mountains. Immersed in those soothing waters, surrounded by breathtaking views, we truly felt the contrast between discomfort and gratitude. In Reykjavik, after surviving on simple noodles and oats, we indulged in unlimited soup that warmed our bodies, beer that lifted our spirits, and for Easter, we traded lamb for mouth-watering kebabs.
Happy Easter, everyone.
A feast that felt heavenly. Finally, despite the fear of being stranded in the snow, the kindness of locals warmed our hearts. When we met two generous German girls and asked to ride their horses, they immediately agreed, reminding us that we were never truly alone. This journey through Iceland taught us that true adventure lies in embracing the unknown. The hard times made us appreciate the beauty and generosity around us even more. To everyone watching, step out of your comfort zone. Trade luxury for adventure, even briefly. You might be surprised at what you discover about yourself and the world.
Oh! That's pretty cool.
Remember, the best stories come from moments that test you.
We have a new driver. Hello, new driver.
It's the discomfort you're willing to embrace that leads to profound experiences and growth. And with that, the ring road comes to an end.